Coins HD. We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Number 1, we're going to uncover the story of one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in American numismatic history, the 1894 United States 1 dime. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of history, rarity, and incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a curiosity for rare coins, you'll want to stick with us until the very end because the value of this dime will blow you away. The 1 dime from 1894 represents a special era in American coinage. In the late 19th century, the United States was undergoing significant social, economic, and political changes. During this time, the U.S. Mint was responsible for producing coins that would support trade and everyday use. However, not all dimes were created equally, and the 1894 1 dime has proven itself to be one of the most legendary finds in the history of coin collecting. What makes this dime so unique? Well, the key lies in its rarity, its historical backstory, and the fact that very few of these coins were ever made or remain in circulation today. Though many coins from this period were used in daily transactions, the 1894 1 dime stands out because it was produced in very limited quantities, and finding one today in great condition is nearly impossible. The design of this dime is another reason for its appeal. The 1894 United States 1 dime features a beautifully crafted design that captures the essence of late 19th century coin artistry. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the iconic Liberty-seated figure, which was a hallmark design during this period. This figure, symbolizing freedom and democracy, has graced American coins for decades and represents an important period in American coin history. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see the wreath design, another classic symbol from this era. The wreath design represents strength, unity, and prosperity, encapsulating the hopes and ideals of the American people at the time. Together, these design elements make the 1894 1 dime both a historical artifact and a numismatic masterpiece. Now let's talk about why this dime is so rare and highly sought after. While the production of coins in the late 1800s was a routine task for the U.S. Mint, the 1894 1 dime was produced in very limited numbers. Reports indicate that fewer than 100 of these coins were ever made. Furthermore, over time, many of these coins were lost, destroyed, or damaged, which has only added to their scarcity. What really sets this dime apart is that very few specimens have survived in good condition. Many of the surviving coins were worn down through circulation or damaged due to age and handling. This means that collectors and experts are always on the lookout for an 1894 1 dime that has remained in near pristine condition. The historical significance of this coin has only increased its desirability. During this period, American society was experiencing major transitions, and rare coins like this 1 dime serve as a reminder of that time. Owning one is like holding a small piece of history, a tangible connection to the late 19th century. Over the years, the 1894 1 dime has become a sort of legendary coin among collectors. Its story, combined with its rarity, has cemented its status as one of the most valuable coins in American coinage history. These coins are highly sought after by collectors, and their prices can vary depending on their condition and provenance. Now let's get into the numbers, the moment you've been waiting for. You may be wondering how much this incredible coin is worth today. Well, if you happen to come across an authentic 1894 United States 1 dime, especially one that has been kept in great condition or has an interesting history tied to it, you could be looking at a value that is truly remarkable. In fact, this legendary dime could be worth $60,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $60,000. That's not just pocket change, that's a life-changing amount for a single coin. The rarity, historical importance, and collector demand for this dime make it one of the most prized and valuable coins in the market today. So, if you happen to own an 1894 1 dime or are lucky enough to stumble upon one in a coin collection, estate sale, or old stash, make sure you get it authenticated. Even a coin in less than perfect condition could fetch a substantial sum simply because of its historical importance and collector demand. The story of this dime is a testament to how the world of coin collecting works. History, rarity, and condition all come into play. Whether you're a collector, investor, or simply fascinated by rare artifacts, the 1894 United States 1 dime serves as a beautiful reminder of America's rich history and the stories that can be found in these tiny, historic pieces of currency. Number 2, we're journeying to the United States to uncover the story of a seemingly ordinary coin, the 1978 United States 1 dime. You might have seen dimes jingling in your pocket or lying forgotten in a drawer, but this particular coin could hold incredible value. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this 1 dime from 1978 might be worth today. The 1 dime, or 10-cent coin, is a staple of American currency. Small in size but rich in history, dimes have been an essential part of U.S. coinage since the late 18th century. The 1978 dime was minted during an intriguing period in American history, marking the end of a turbulent decade shaped by economic shifts and cultural transformation. The coin carries not only monetary significance but also a touch of historical importance, reflecting the everyday lives of Americans at that time. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1978 dime. On one side of the coin, you'll find the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His legacy of leadership during the Great Depression and World War II made him a fitting choice for this iconic coin. Sculptor John Sinek created this image of Roosevelt, and it has adorned the dime since 1946. Surrounding his profile, you'll notice the words "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1978. Flip the coin over, and the reverse side features a design that's both elegant and symbolic. At the center is a torch, flanked by an olive branch on one side and an oak branch on the other. The torch represents liberty, the olive branch stands for peace, and the oak branch signifies strength and independence. Together, these symbols embody the core values of the United States. The words United States of America and E pluribus unum encircle the design, emphasizing the unity and diversity of the nation. At first glance, the 1978 dime might not seem special. It was mass-produced and used in everyday transactions. However, not all coins are created equal. Over time, collectors have discovered that certain coins from this year possess unique characteristics that make them incredibly desirable. These rare dimes are often found in pristine, uncirculated condition or have intriguing minting errors that set them apart from the rest. What makes a 1978 dime valuable isn't just its age or historical significance, it's the rarity of finding one in near-perfect condition. Most dimes from this era have seen years of use, accumulating scratches, dents, and discoloration. But coins that have been carefully preserved, perhaps stored in a collection or forgotten in a drawer, can still shine as brightly as the day they were minted. These uncirculated coins command much higher prices in the collector's market. Beyond pristine condition, some 1978 dimes have caught the attention of collectors due to minting errors. These errors might include off-center strikes, double dies, or variations in the lettering and design. Such anomalies occur during the minting process and are incredibly rare, making these coins even more valuable. If you're lucky enough to find a 1978 dime with one of these unique features, it could significantly increase its worth. If you're wondering how to determine whether your 1978 dime is valuable, here are a few tips. Start by examining the coin under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for sharp details on Roosevelt's profile, the torch, and the surrounding lettering. Check for any unusual markings or misaligned features that might indicate a minting error. Finally, consult with a professional coin appraiser or grading service to assess its true condition and value. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could this small but mighty coin actually be worth? If you have a United States 1 dime from 1978 in exceptional condition or with a rare minting error, its value could soar to a staggering $48,000. That's right, $48,000 for a single dime. It's amazing to think that a coin many of us overlook could hold such incredible worth. So, the next time you're sorting through your change or exploring an old collection, take a closer look. You might just uncover a hidden treasure. Number 3, we're diving into the fascinating world of American coinage to explore a tiny but potentially very valuable piece of history, the 1999 United States 1 dime coin. This dime, which might be hiding in your change jar, is far more than just a small denomination of currency. It's a piece of art, a slice of history, and possibly worth a small fortune. Stick around as we uncover its story, its unique features, and most excitingly, how much it could be worth today. You don't want to miss this. Let's begin by looking at the context in which this coin was minted. The year 1999 was a transitional period for the United States, marking the turn of the millennium. It was a time of technological innovation, economic prosperity, and growing interest in collectibles, including coins. The 1 dime coin, minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints that year, reflects the craftsmanship and precision of modern U.S. coinage. Millions were produced for circulation, yet only a few have caught the attention of collectors for reasons we'll uncover now. let's talk about the design of the 1999 one-dime coin. On the obverse side, we have the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image has graced the dime since 1946 as a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his contributions to the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. The detail in this engraving captures his determination and resilience, traits that resonate with Americans to this day. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the reverse side showcasing a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, core ideals of the United States. The simplicity yet power of this design makes it a timeless piece of numismatic artistry. So, what sets the 1999 dime apart from other dimes in your pocket? It's all about rarity and condition. While these coins were produced in large quantities for circulation, very few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that have remained untouched by wear and tear are considered mint state, and their value can skyrocket among collectors. If you've ever held a perfectly preserved coin in your hand, you know it feels like a small miracle, a glimmering connection to the past, beyond condition. Some 1999 dimes are special because of unique features or errors that occurred during the minting process. These could include off-center strikes, doubled die errors, or even variations in the composition of the metal. Coins with these anomalies are extremely rare and highly prized by collectors. If you've got one of these, you could be looking at a real treasure. And now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why would anyone pay such a high price for a single dime? The answer lies in the world of coin collecting, where rarity and demand dictate value. Collectors are always seeking coins that are hard to find, historically significant, or in exceptional condition. The 1999 dime checks all these boxes, especially if it has an error or remains in mint state. You've stayed with us this far, and now it's time for the big reveal. If you have a 1999 United States one-dime coin in perfect, uncirculated condition, or one with a rare minting error, it could fetch an astonishing price of $42,000. Yes, you heard that right, $42,000 for a single dime. Imagine turning a small piece of pocket change into a life-changing sum of money. This is why the world of coin collecting is so exciting. It's not just about the money, it's about uncovering hidden treasures, learning history, and holding a tangible piece of the past in your hands. Number 4, we're shining the spotlight on a coin that's often overlooked but could hold a surprising secret. We're talking about the United States of America one dime from 2006. This humble coin might be sitting in your pocket, wallet, or an old coin jar, and you wouldn't believe how much it could be worth. Stay with us until the very end because we'll reveal just how much this tiny piece of change could fetch, and trust me, it's more than you'd ever imagined. The one dime coin, also known as the 10-cent coin, has a rich history in American currency. It's a staple of everyday transactions, but the 2006 version holds a special allure for collectors. At first glance, it might seem like any other dime, but its value lies in the details, its condition, and some fascinating rarities. Before we dive into what makes the 2006 dime so special, let's take a moment to appreciate the coin itself. The dime has long been a symbol of practicality and design excellence in U.S. currency. On the obverse side, you'll find the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. This design, created by John Cynic, first appeared on dimes in 1946 to honor Roosevelt's contributions, particularly his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt's image on the dime is also a tribute to his role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, a disease he himself battled. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the reverse side, which features a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. This imagery represents liberty, peace, and strength, core values that resonate with the American spirit. The design is simple yet powerful, reflecting the timeless appeal of the dime. Now, let's talk about what makes the 2006 dime so extraordinary. While millions of these coins were minted for everyday use, not all of them are created equal. For collectors, the true value of a coin lies in its rarity and condition. Coins that are free of scratches, discoloration, or signs of wear are far more desirable and valuable. These are known as coins in uncirculated or mint state condition, but condition isn't the only factor. The 2006 dime has captured the attention of collectors because of rare minting errors and unique variations that have been discovered over the years. Minting errors can include off-center strikes, double dies, or other anomalies that occurred during the production process. These errors make the coins one-of-a-kind pieces that are incredibly valuable to collectors. For example, a double die error might cause certain elements of the design, like the lettering or Roosevelt's profile, to appear doubled or distorted. These errors are subtle but highly sought after, as they're unintentional and rare. If you happen to have a 2006 dime with such an error, you could be holding onto something truly special. Another reason the 2006 dime stands out is its role in modern American numismatics. While dimes are a common sight, finding one in perfect condition or with unique characteristics is like finding a needle in a haystack. As time goes on, coins from 2006 will only become rarer, especially those that have been well preserved or have unique features. So, how can you tell if your 2006 dime is worth more than 10 cents? Start by examining it closely. Look for any unusual details, like errors in the lettering or design. Check the coin's condition. Does it look shiny and new, or does it have scratches and marks? If you're unsure, you can always have your coin professionally graded by an expert. Coin grading services, like those offered by NGC or PCGS, can determine the coin's condition and authenticate its value. And now, the moment you've been waiting for: how much could a 2006 United States dime be worth? If you have one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare minting error, its value could skyrocket. We're talking about a price that could reach $30,000. Yes, you heard that right, $30,000 for a single dime. Who would have thought that a small piece of change could be worth such a fortune? So, the next time you're sorting through your loose change or digging through an old coin collection, take a closer look at those dimes. You might just stumble upon a hidden treasure that could change your life. Number 5, we have something truly fascinating to talk about: the United States 2016 one-dime coin. Now, this may sound like an ordinary coin, but it has a secret that could make it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Stick with us until the end because we're about to uncover its history, unique features, and the jaw-dropping value that could be hiding in your pocket. The 2016 United States one-dime coin is not just another everyday coin. It was part of the ongoing legacy of one of America's most iconic and long-standing pieces of currency. While it may seem simple at first glance, this particular dime has intrigued collectors for its rarity and unique qualities. The one dime has been a part of American currency for centuries, originally introduced in the 1790s as a symbol of stability in trade. Over time, the dime has evolved, with each year offering its own design and story. But the 2016 one-dime coin stands out because of its specific design details, its rarity, and some interesting historical aspects that we'll soon uncover. To begin with, the design on this dime has a familiar image that has become iconic in American culture. The obverse side features President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt was chosen to be on the dime in 1946 as a way to honor his contributions, especially his efforts in establishing Social Security during the Great Depression. Meanwhile, the reverse side of the 2016 one dime displays the classic torch, olive branch, and oak branch design. This imagery symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength, the foundation of American ideals and values. While these design elements have remained consistent for decades, they are always a reminder of America's resilience and history. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this particular 2016 one dime so special? Well, the answer lies in its scarcity and condition. Most of these dimes are common and circulated without any notable value beyond their face value. However, only certain examples from this year possess rare features that make them valuable to collectors. One of the main factors that add value to rare coins like this is their mint condition. A 2016 one dime that is free from marks, scratches, or circulation signs can fetch a higher price because collectors prize them for their pristine state. Additionally, there are special coins from this year that have rare errors or unique manufacturing flaws, things like misprints, misalignment of designs, or other irregularities. When a coin has these unusual traits, they immediately become a collector's dream. Rare mint errors are considered highly desirable because they are unique, and many collectors go to great lengths to find them. This is one reason the 2016 one dime coin has become so intriguing to coin enthusiasts across the world. If you're lucky enough to have come across one of these rare variants, you could already have a treasure worth far more than its face value. Let's not overlook the condition either. While many of these dimes circulated through everyday transactions, there are specific ones that were carefully preserved by collectors or never saw much use at all. Coins in near-perfect uncirculated condition or coins that have been kept in pristine storage have far more value than those showing heavy signs of wear and tear. When you examine these rare 1 dimes from 2016, you'll want to ensure that they're in excellent shape to maximize their potential worth. If you own one, it could potentially put you on the path to an incredible discovery. Now here's the exciting part. The value of a 2016 1 dime goes far beyond its face value when you find a rare variant or a coin in perfect condition. Many collectors are actively seeking this coin because of its historical significance and the potential for hidden treasure. After all, rare dimes like this often sell at auctions or in the coin market for far higher amounts than you might expect. And when you combine scarcity, mint errors, and collector demand, you can end up with a coin worth thousands of dollars. Here's the big reveal: if you happen to have a rare, high-quality 2016 1 dime with the right characteristics, it could be worth an incredible $25,000. That's $25,000 for a single coin. Imagine that: a small, seemingly ordinary dime could hold that much value just because of its condition, rarity, or error features. This is why coin collectors are always on the hunt to check their stashes, check their change, and examine their collections for rare coins like this one. So, the next time you find yourself with a handful of change, take a closer look at your coins. You might have a treasure hiding in plain sight. If you're interested in learning more about rare coins, collecting tips, and the hidden treasures you could discover, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting discovery. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!